Hi, you guys, welcome. So, this is going to be a special for Sagittarius, right? Um, so, I'm not really sure what's going on with you guys here, but maybe you guys need to respect your heritage, like respect where you come from, like the history, okay? Because I see that you guys are in your power here, but it's like, I don't know if you're disrespecting, like, your history, okay? Like there could be certain things, people, places, and things that's trying to remind you, like, to not go off the path, go to the deep end. I'm gonna go to the deep end, right? You know, you guys need to respect your heritage. I don't know why that is a thing. Okay, I feel like something's coming up with you. Yeah, we have the Emperor in reverse and the Six of Swords in reverse and the Devil in reverse. So, yeah, there's something that may be coming up with somebody else, an Aries, a Capricorn here. I feel like this person left you alone, but they're coming back here because they like something about history, you know? It's coming in pretty fast here. I also feel like a Taurus, or there's something about, I don't know, this could be a document too, because I feel like there's like an old document, and the document explains something about like, it's something about heritage, you know? This could be a will for you guys here. This could be like a document explaining like about respect. Respecting like the rules and regulations. Like this has been passed on for many, many years, centuries here. This could be because I don't know why I'm thinking about like a home. So I don't know if you haven't been respecting like your home, or like the people that's in the home, or the people that pass this home down to you here. Okay, I don't know what you're doing, but it's obviously a disrespectful move that you've been manifesting here, and maybe you don't know. Um, I'm thinking about like you gotta look at your stars. Look at the stars. Something about celestial or celestic events here. Okay. Um, and for me, it means keeping track of the growth. So you guys have to keep track of like your heritage. Okay, like what was going on here. Not that you have to follow it, but it's just like, you know, remember you are what you are because of your heritage. Now I'm not saying to follow everything that they're, doing, but and maybe I feel like this is like reading in between the lines. Like, let's just say you're Caucasian. If your ancestors was like, slave trading Africans and all these other people, it's like, all right, like maybe you may be Sagittarius, okay, people who are Caucasian, or maybe Spanish, just, whatever your heritage is. Maybe there was some negative stuff going on and you're following in that footsteps. You know what I'm saying? And like it's about you remembering. Remember, like Catalea, remember where you came from. Okay? Not that you have to follow it, but it's like be humble, okay? And I feel like this is like you're the universe saying like, okay, hey, like do something for the greater good, right? There's a phone number you can call. Maybe somebody has 335 in their number, okay, or 735. Yeah, with we have the moon in reverse, so the secret's out about maybe this person can help you. This person can help you. Yeah, we have the Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck here. They can help you with a Capricorn, or they can help you with a Pisces. I feel like these people, or whoever you had a situation with, or whatever the situation is, it's heritage, and you're the only one that's like, oh no, I'm gonna be modern, I'm gonna be this, I'm gonna be that, and it's like, like we don't do business like that. Like we don't fight in the street. We don't take people to court, or we take people to court. Whatever the situation is, it's like we don't do stuff like that, honey. Like you need to remember like what we used to do. We talk it out, like we drive it out or something like that, but it's not in a negative way. It's like you need to be humble, you need to remember, you know but there's something that's not a secret. There's not a secret with a Cancer. Okay, could be a person or your feelings, the way how you feel about a person, place, or thing, it's no longer a secret here, honey. And that's probably I'm talking about like heritage, you know, like you're racist or you have discrimination or you really like, you know, these, it's something negative, honey. So you're racist, you're discriminating, you're being mean, you're being an asshole, you know. You clearly have more money than people, you know. Why don't you give at least $10? You know, why don't you help a little bit, but use your intuition and discernment? Because I'm not saying if you have an order protection or this person touched your kid or this person didn't feed you, obviously, like, I'm not saying to let a pedophile in your house, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. This is something like serious. Like, you're obviously being racist. You obviously have a jealousy problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, fix it. And if you're not listening to people around you or situations around you, the universe will fix it for you. Okay, and the cards that's popping out are major arcana. So these are like God, like I said, celestial events, and you know, it's trying to like look up, like understand that it's kind of like Jesus is coming. You know what I'm saying? So, and this is a major arcana with the moon in reverse. It. If you don't listen, the universe will create it for you. You know, the event or something will happen where you just need to think about it. It may be scary, but I don't think you need to be scared. If you listen, then you're good. If you don't listen, then you're on your own. So, you know, there's nothing, I mean, you got free will. We have the High Priestess again. I mean, well, it popped out. This is another major arcana. Listen to your intuition here. You know what I'm saying? If you don't listen, you don't listen. You listen, you're good. You know what I'm saying? We also have blue and gray. Blue and gray. So this is about your throat chakra and maybe about like being in the middle. Don't be on one side. Like, look at things from a high perspective. Like, think critically, you know? Does that make sense? You know? We also have black and white. So this is probably like a racial situation. Or like, oh, you're this nationality, I'm this nationality. You know what I'm saying? This could be about the Caribbeans as well. We have the Four of Cups in reverse as well. So with the Four of Cups in reverse, I'm definitely seeing that, you know, you're not taking anything for granted. You're definitely aware. So I definitely see that you guys are listening to your intuition here. Your intuition is definitely like telling you something here. I'm not really sure what it is, but the Wheel of Fortune's in reverse here. So you're definitely catching on to something now going your way. Now, if something's going your way right now, I mean, I don't know really, I can't really tap into the timeline. For Capricorns, I tapped into the timeline, you know, confirmation. Your lights may be flickering. I'm not sure. I feel like I scared the shit of you guys, some of you guys. Yeah, but your light may be flickering here. So that's a confirmation for you guys here. For me, my confirmation was, you know, somebody was coming back into my life. So yeah, and it did happen. So it was the most weirdest thing, and I got like a weird vibe, and I was like, this is not a good vibe, so I pushed that shit away, or like, you know, I handled that shit. But yeah, others of you guys, like, if you guys are not sensing like, oh, this is not for me, I can't tap into the timeline. Capricorns I did, but this one, this is more like spirals. Like, it's not linear. It's like, okay, it can happen outside, it can happen in the past, and it could be like something that's coming back in your life again, you know. It's spirals. And speaking of spirals, the Wheel of Fortune is a circle. Spirals are circles. It's circular. So, and this kind of has something to do with like, you know, if you look up the Wheel of Fortune, this has something to do with Ireland, okay, with the Viking times here. But there's this symbol that I forgot, I think it's Ireland. They have like all these like protection symbols and stuff like that, and the Wheel of Fortune symbol, if you look up the Wheel of Fortune, it has like, Ireland has like a symbol for that, you know. It's not exactly alike though. It's very similar though, but it's a protection symbol. It's to protect you. Okay, so yeah, we have the Wheel. Wow, we have the Sun card here. You're getting a lot of major arcanas, and we have the Empress. Okay, so with the Sun card here, this is a clear like yes. So maybe you need to look into Ireland. Okay, maybe you guys or I don't know what ayahuasca is. That a drug? Last time I heard that, I feel like somebody was telling me like or DMT. I'm not saying for you to take it. I'm just saying like there's something like that you need to get a download, or you need to remember something, or look at a symbol. I'm actually gonna look it up when I end this read. We have the Empress as well. So for some of you guys, you're meant to get pregnant, okay? Or you guys could be pregnant here, and this baby is a very important child, okay? Or you have a child, and this child is very important. You keep getting signs of synchronicities, or you keep getting a vibe. Sometimes it's on and off. Others of you guys is pretty consistent, okay? So like I said, I don't know. I'm just a messenger. This kind of feels like a message. I'm not sure what's going on, but that's what I'm getting, okay? We have the Lovers popping out here. That's the major arcana, and we have the Seven of Wands in reverse, okay? So there's no resistance here or anything like that. It's just, just do it, okay? Just look things up. Maybe talk to your mom about your history, okay? Or maybe talk to your mom. Your mom may talk to you, or your father may say something about like, oh, I had a dream, or I had this, I had that. You should keep that in mind here, because I feel like the dream or the whatever they said, that's very like godlike or very spiritual. It's very important here, okay? Yeah, I feel like I'm kind of confusing you guys, because it's like, what's the point? Let me get one more card. Let's see. What is this about? Oh, like, we already know, but give me a clarification card to tie up the reading. What is that? Card. Okay. So we have the Temperance, another major arcana, okay? Major arcanas are something that's universal, so it's going to happen to everyone. It's going to happen to you. That's what it means, okay? The Temperance is Sagittarius energy. It's your element here, but you would want the Temperance to be upright because it represents angels. It represents protection, right? The Sun card, it is a good card to get. It makes the reading, like it's saying like if there's any bad news, next to the Sun card, it makes things better. So I mean, I did see with the four cups here in reverse, like I'm definitely seeing that you guys are not taking things for granted. You are up, you are aware. I feel like you guys have been getting a lot of signs of synchronicities. Now, like I said, you would want the Temperance to be here. Your protection is the Sun, a child, or a Leo, or if it's not a child, it's just you, like, wanting to be out of something, or just being more positive here. I don't know what it is, but there's something really good that's happening to you here. So it would make sense for some of you guys, but I was like, if nothing's happening to you, then something about a spiral, a timeline here. So this is your confirmation. If nothing's happening to you here, you should still listen. You don't have any angelic protection here, but you do have celestial or celestic events or things that's about to happen here. Again, the sun is out, so it may not look like something important to watch, but if the sun was not here, you would pay attention. Okay, so you would pay attention. I was gonna use an example. If you didn't have that child, if you weren't pregnant, or if you didn't have them damn kids, you would see that you probably wouldn't be want to live with your family or hang out with a particular person here. I'm just saying. Just using that as an example. Okay, if you didn't have a particular power, you would pay close attention here. Okay, you have no angels around you here. Therefore, the Temperance here is saying that things are moving a lot much quicker for you here. Okay, Temperance is about balancing the dark and the light, right? Trying to find a warm spot. You are in a hot spot since the Sun card is here. Okay, it's pretty hot. Okay. We have the Ace of Cups here in reverse, and then we have the Justice card in reverse. Like I said, if the sun was not here, you would be seeing all types of demons, okay? Or you'd be seeing all types of negative shit that's happening to you, especially because the Justice card is in reverse. There is something that you guys are about to witness, but for some of you guys, you may experience it on the lighter side. Others of you guys, you may experience it on the darker side. Either way, it's still the same thing. It's just dark on one side and light on the other side. Whatever you're about to experience, you're about to experience somebody, a rejection, okay? This is probably somebody high class, okay? Six of Pentacles is the overall energy. A huge rejection here. Again, your protection is your positivity or a pregnancy, okay? You will get in whatever you want to get into or what's necessary here, but you need to witness and experience a rejection. Okay, and this is going to tie into your heritage. okay? Or this could be your karma for not listening to your history, okay? Okay? That's it. This definitely seems very like ayahuasca, like people who was, you know, around the fire dancing. Like there's a dance, you know? And period. This person has no love for you at all, or this person played you. Whatever it is, I know I'm saying something, but you may, I mean, I know I'm not saying something. It's like, oh, I hear it all the time. No, this is different. This is different. We're talking. It's not linear. This is not like this is gonna happen tomorrow or a month ahead. This is spirals. Okay, if you guys all see The Gift on Netflix, Atia, you'll know what I'm talking about. Okay, in the end of the day, things was resolved, but people were playing their role. Now, it's not like this is pretty black and white. Like, once you figure out what you figure out, you're not supposed to be, like dealing with something here. Because if you guys watch Gift, with Atia, you can find it on Netflix. You can type it on Google. She did go through the portal, and shit wasn't resolved in her in that first cycle she was in. It wasn't resolved. It's until she went to the second one, when she had to, wow people with like these spiritual things, these spiritual situations that she had, and that's when they started to believe her. So you guys seem like you guys are going in the first cycle. You know what I'm saying? For me, I feel like I should talk about my mom here. You guys are like, so what's going on with your mom? For me, I'm just, my thing is morals and values, and I listen, like my morals and values has gotten me out of a lot of situations here. And I'm just not doing it again, right? For you guys, it's a little different. Like, you guys been comfortable on your high horse or something like that. There's nothing you can do to change this person or the situation here, honey. Okay? That cycle, like in Atia and Gift, she went through the portal and some shit was happening here. You know what I'm saying? There's no way. You just have to, whatever the universe or your ancestors did when they were in a situation like this, you just have to like probably move on to the next cycle like Atia. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. Yeah, and the universe is probably telling you to think about it, or there's an air sign that's thinking about something, thinking about the problems, the arguments. They get in a familiar energy too as well. They're like deja vu, you know? They're like, oh, I remember something like this, or there's a story about, there's a classic, or there's something about, like this happened before. I've been noticing the stuff that's been happening on the news and stuff like that. I remember these events, like somebody getting taken from Haiti, or like the war that's happening, and like also like when my history teacher told me about like, China and Russia, like if they were to get together and all these things. I remember them telling me. I remember these events. It's very similar. It's a familiar energy. It's happened from middle school to high school of mine, and I'm like, why is this stuff happening again? It's a spiral. It's not linear. You can tell when it's a spiral and it's linear, right? When it's our conscious state, and then when it's like Atia, right? And the spirals for me is keeping track of the growth. That's what it is, right? So best of luck. I don't know when this is gonna happen, but the Sun card is here, so you're gonna be okay. But you need to discover this.